Welcome into Carpooling with Ben. Folks, this is a first. A tall ship, which is absolutely magnificent and beautiful. It is the SSV Oliver Hazard Perry. It's presently docked in Newport, Rhode Island. And joining me on Carpooling with Ben is Captain Jonathan Kabak. Captain, sir, and Executive Director of the organization. We'll get into all that. But what a beautiful boat. Talk to me about this boat, just kind of the 411, the basics. If I was to look it up on Wikipedia, what would it, well, actually, scratch that. Maybe not the Wikipedia definition. You're so much better than Wikipedia.
Sure, well, this is, the vessel we're standing on right now is the flagship of the state of Rhode Island, the official tall ship ambassador. She is a full-rig ship, the sailing school vessel Oliver Hazard Perry. She was built in, or her build was completed in 2015, and for the last several years she's been offering voyages of exploration, educational opportunities to diverse audiences from high school students to college students, adults, or what we call lifelong learners. And since the beginning of this year, we launched a new sort of operational model that really focuses on serving the communities of Rhode Island and the adjacent coastal communities, showcasing opportunities associated with the marine trades, maritime employment, and sort of combined with the concepts of ocean literacy, environmental stewardship, and civic engagement. So she is certified as a sailing school vessel, which means that there are no passengers on board. Everybody on board is either a professional crew member or a trainee. But if someone said, God, you know, I would love to go sail on this giant tall ship, they can do that. We have a very active volunteer program that we're building, and there are lots of opportunities for people to become involved in our programs that run throughout the year.
Wow. What classification of a ship is this, and how did it fall into that category?
Sure. So, you know, lots of people struggle, is she a boat, is a ship? Well, on the Oliver Hazard Perry, it's easy, because by both definitions, or both modern definitions, she is a ship in every respect. She is a full rig ship because she has 3 masts, all of which carry square sails. So you'll see the crossed yards. Likewise, she is, in the modern definition, a ship because she carries small boats.
Okay.
So she is a ship.
The good ship Perry.
I call her that all the time.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. You mentioned students of all ages, and you want to serve that education community, because obviously there's so much to learn about the ocean and our waterways still, even though, you know, it's probably the thing we study the most. There's still so much to learn. How do people get involved with learning and wanting to be a student?
So the easiest thing to do is for folks to either take a look at our website, which is www.ohpri.org, or they can look us up on Facebook, Instagram, Snapfilter, all of the other good social media sites.
You're like Bill Belichick with your references there to social media.
Well, you know, I do it a little bit tongue-in-cheek. It's been a remarkable way for our own organization and every organization to interact with people, not just locally, but around the world. It's far supplanted, you know, newspaper advertisements and radio jingles. It's amazing what you can do with the power of your own personal computer to reach a worldwide network.
So talk to me about what's going to be happening with this boat as we come into summer and fall 2019.
Sure. So the ship is home ported here at Fort Adams State Park in Newport, and we will offer a number of dockside programs, so the opportunity to come on board, take a tour, but also engage in what we call the Ray Montague STEAM Initiative. Ray Montague is an African-American woman from Little Rock, Arkansas, who led the Navy's first ship design utilizing computer-aided design, or CAD. She completely rebuilt their computer systems and then led the team that conceptualized the Oliver Hazard Perry class frigate. We thought that was a wonderful sort of connection to our vessel, the Oliver Hazard Perry. So all of the programming that relates to STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, fall under the guise of the Ray Montague STEAM Initiative. And those start out as public programs. Students can be anybody, adults, kids, families, can come on board and take part in one of our short-term programs, an hour-long program, and it might be on a concept of buoyancy. How does a ship float? Or stability. How does a ship stay upright? And then it transcends into various things like seamanship and knot tying and navigation, to really take the lessons that come out of the design, construction, and operation of a large sailing ship and awaken in people curiosity about the environment in which they live. Those programs are more structured toward community learning, more informal educational experiences. But those similar experiences can be combined into field trips for grade school students, and then as we get into middle school and high school, opportunities to get underway and actually go sail this 200-foot square rigger around Narragansett Bay. In the summertime, we look to extend those voyages even further to multi-day programs, to whether it be Martha's Vineyard or circumnavigating Block Island down to New York, up to Maine, but to give people the experience and the lessons that come out of working together with, if you're one person, 30 other people to try to operate the ship.
That is so incredible. Aside from being a captain, you're the executive director.
So I am the full-time CEO of Oliver Hazard Perry, Rhode Island, which is the organization that owns and operates the ship, that also built the ship. And in the short term, I'm also the captain of the ship as well.
So talk to me about your captain experience.
Sure. So I came to the organization with a 30-plus year career in maritime operations and training. I've served as the captain of tall ships up and down the eastern seaboard. I taught at the United States Merchant Marine Academy at Kings Point in New York. So I was, I guess I'm well suited to the task or the job, and as much as I love doing it, I wish I had more time to focus on one job or the other. I was hired to be the CEO and help direct this sort of repurposing of the ship and its redirection to serve Rhode Island communities. As we seek out a qualified captain, I'm sort of wearing that hat as well, shouldering the hat.
All right, so I worked on the Bay Queen years ago, first mate, engineer, a little bit. We didn't have all these ropey things, but we had these little things you push forward and the boat went. Like, you think I could apply?
You're welcome to apply, and we'll assess your qualifications.
That's the equal opportunity answer, right?
Diplomacy is also a part of the job, as always. So.
Very good. I like that. So you actually don't have blood in you. You have nothing but salt water because you've been on the water practically your whole life.
Something like that. We always say in the tall ship world that my veins pump Stockholm tar, which is the material that we use to do the preservation of the rigging. But
awesome.
No, I guarantee there's blood in those veins too. So.
Well, that's great. Talk to me about the crew, if you could, before we wrap this up. Talk to me about the crew you've got working here this summer.
Sure. So the ship operates with a full-time crew of between 10 and 17, depending on the type of program and its duration. And those range from highly credentialed Coast Guard licensed mariners, those are our mates and our chief engineer, down to able seamen or able seafarers who are sort of mid-level in their career, and then we seek out entry-level people. We want to share this experience and opportunity with as many people as possible, and those billets are filled by our volunteers and friends of the ship that are looking to sign on board a tall ship and gain the experience.
I hear what you're saying, and I recognize now where my role is. I am excellent at Windex and a paper towel and cleaning up seagull droppings, if you would. Lastly, if people want to get involved, if people want to learn more, if people want to come down and see this beautiful, beautiful ship, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. How can people learn more, and what should they do before they come here? So
the best thing to do is, if you are interested in visiting the ship or becoming a part of our volunteer community, you can always send us an email, which is info@ohpri.org. Likewise, you can send us a message on Facebook, and we're in a few different hats at the moment, so it may take us a day or two to respond, but we will certainly get back to you. And we will be posting our schedule for open ship events, educational programs online. You can, again, either reference the website or Facebook, Instagram, etc. Is the best way to sum it up, and what this ship is about is it's providing exceptional opportunities to learn throughout our entire life. And we hope for the citizens of Rhode Island that they will aboard the flagship of the state.
Folks, get down to Newport this summer. Be sure to follow along online, social media. Click like, click follow, because you're going to be posting up all that information. It's a wonderful organization, folks. If you're looking for something great to support as well, come see the captain.
We look forward to seeing you on board. Thanks again.